Vsauce, 5 riddles, 4 inventors killed by their own inventions, 3 old animals, 2 things to do with leftover Easter candy, and 1 secret door. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 secret door. A miniature door carved into the base of an elm tree in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park was recently discovered with no explanation of its origin. As news of the mysterious door spread, residents started to visit it, leaving notes for others to find. And for now, the park department's supervisor has no plans to remove the mysterious door. 2 things to do with leftover Easter candy. If you have too many Peeps, make them into a classic Fluffernutter sandwich. Made here at yumsugar.com with white sandwich bread, peanut butter, and yellow Peeps microwaved until melted. Then all you gotta do is eat the whole thing and regret nothing. Or you could try Peepshi. It's like sushi, but with Peeps. You simply need some leftover Peeps, a box of Rice Krispies, and a box of fruit by the foot. Then just follow the instructions. 3 old animals. The Tuatara is a reptile not classified as a snake or a lizard. They live to be older than 100 years and don't reach sexual maturity for 10 to 20 years. In 2009, a male named Henry became a father at the age of 111. They're the last remaining reptiles of an order referred to as beak-headed reptiles that died out along with the dinosaurs and are sometimes referred to as living fossils. The bowhead whale is possibly the oldest mammal on Earth. It's said that they can live as long as 200 years, with the oldest found so far to be 211. Using evidence of ancient harpooning techniques and modern science, they were able to figure out just how old these whales can live. What gives them the ability to live so long is still unknown, but scientists theorize that harsh living conditions have forced them to adapt in order to live long enough to reproduce. The Turritopsis nutricula is a jellyfish-like hydrozoan that's the only animal thought to be immortal. At sexual maturity, it looks like a parachute with tentacles and floats in warm ocean waters, but it has the ability to revert back to its youthful form and anchor itself to a surface and undergo a sort of reverse metamorphosis, giving scientists reason to believe it has the ability to repeat its life cycle indefinitely. 4 inventors killed by their own inventions. Franz Reichelt was an Austrian-born French tailor. He was also an inventor and parachuting pioneer that died while attempting to test a new wearable parachute that he designed. Granted permission to test the parachute off the Eiffel Tower using dummies in 1912, once he was there, he decided to try it himself instead of using the dummies, unfortunately falling to his death after the parachute failed to deploy. William Bullock invented and created many designs, including a cotton and hay press, a seed planter, a lathe cutting machine, and a grain drill. After moving to Pittsburgh in 1860, he created a printing press called the Webb Rotary Press that eliminated the need for hand feeding and was also self-adjusting. It printed on both sides, folded the paper, and could print up to 12,000 sheets an hour. On April 3, 1867, Bullock crushed his leg while making adjustments to one of his new presses. After a few days, he developed gangrene and died on April 12th during an operation to amputate the leg. Henry Smolinski started a company called Advanced Vehicle Engineers that tried to create a flying car by attaching the rear part of a Cessna Skymaster to a Ford Pinto. Production was set to begin in 1974 when a test flight in 1973 ended in a crash that killed Smolinski himself as well as his passenger because of a faulty wing, and the car never made it to the public. Mary Curie was a physicist and chemist known for her work with radioactivity and also discovering the elements polonium and radium. She was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes, one in physics with her husband and another in chemistry. But sadly, her work was also the reason for her death in 1934 from aplastic anemia caused by radiation exposure. 5 riddles. Rebus puzzles are word picture puzzles with hidden meanings. For example, this one means, what goes up must come down. Here are 3 Rebus puzzles. Here's a visual puzzle. Which of the following is the odd one out? Here's a riddle from you guys. A guy drives into town to get his car repaired. The town is having a blackout. As the man drives, a black cat is crossing the street. He stops just in time not to run over the cat. How did he see the cat? Before we go, here's last video's winner. Leave your answers in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.